Well, she's gone big early, has Lee. She's gone straight down the ground. It's a very nice way to open up her account with a 4. Goes big again on this occasion. Didn't quite get all of it, though, but it's got enough that it's going to race a ray to the square leg boundaries. Thick outside edge, and it goes past the diving gully, and surprise, surprise, Lee picks up another boundary. Some width, and Lee gets this one through the offside. There's some space to play with as there's no one at cover. It's Perry after it. The dive comes in, but unfortunately for the Southern Stars, the ball beats her to the boundary. Lee goes big again on this occasion. She goes straight, and she goes a very, very long way.
That's up-ish, just wide, but it's racing down to the boundary, and it gets there. Will Bean toss it up. She does, and she's bowled. Well bowled. She built up the pressure and then tossed one up right at the stumps. And as I mentioned,
some width on this occasion, and there'll be a race on the boundary line, and the ball's going to win.
Pitch the ball right up. Get it right, nice and full. Make the batsman drive, and that's what you want. That one's a full toss, and that's hit out towards backward square leg, and that's a boundary.
The sweep from Dupree. She's got that fine. This may run away. Very good outfield here at Monica, and Mignon Dupree picks up a boundary. More ouch. Width, and it's slashed, and heart would have been in mouth for a fraction of a time, but it's got past because of what I mentioned in terms of their domestic cricket and the fact that they're full-time contracted players now, as well as that sweep shot looks as if it's going to find the boundary. It does. Nicole Bolton with a full stretch dive, can't drag it in. Short on this occasion by Shoot, and Mignon Dupree is straight onto it. So,
because it looked really good out of the hand.
The short ball, and it's taken. There it is. There's the breakthrough. Meg Lanning has turned to her spearhead in Ellyse Perry, and she's come through with the goods. And she's got the big wicket too of Sune Luz. There's a shout. It looks as if it's hit outside the line of off, though. What you did notice, though, with that little bit of an issue with the India-Pakistan series is that's nicely hit. And Ellyse Villani's got a bit of work to do, and she can't cut it off. What line and length are you wanting to bowl? Well, the line and length may just bring a wicket. If it's taken, it is.
It's the skipper. It's the chocolate ice cream. Is it the strawberry? Whatever they spoke about definitely worked. Boring.
Well, there's a shout. Beam says she's got a hand on it, and she has. And it's been a run out at the non-striker's end. Well, disappointment for Mignon Dupree, who was backing up, trying to get down on strike. Sophie Devine springs to mind straight away. Heather Knight. And we talk about, that's the inside edge. That's beaten Healy. Had no chance of getting that one. So it's going to say 4 in the book.
It's a bit of tight bowling. As I say that, there's the unconventional. The reverse sweep is out, and it's going to result in a boundary.
And final match now. The shorter ball again. Will it produce a wicket? It's Nicole Bolton. Well, she can run across the ground well, and she can catch well too. Comfortably taken. Once again, the short ball works for the Southern Stars.
That good partnership in the middle might have been looking for around 240. As that one's hit nice and straight, hard, and one bounce over the boundary wrap for 4.
Tryon goes big on this occasion. Has she gone all the way? I think Greg Davidson's going to extend those arms. Yes, he does. So the second 6.
She's ready. She's holding that bat really tightly, you can see. And she goes through that mid-wicket spot again. But it's one bounce and 2 straight to Megan Schutz. And she lets the really good ball release there. And that is that final over? It is. So that's 50 overs completed.
Well, she's gone for it and she's caught. That is the start that the South Africans wanted. A very, very good catch in the slips cordon, and Ellyse Perry departs. Early doors for the Australian Southern Stars, and all of a sudden,
the bowlers get a little bit of movement.
And her favoured area, and that's going to fly off the bat. There's a massive chance, but no dive put out. And that's into the slot for Bolt, and she gets on the front foot well and finds the gap, and it will run away. Well, she goes again, and that one's through as well. Well, a little bit straighter on this occasion, tempted the fielder.
Could have been achieved.
That's beautifully played off her toes, Meg Lanning. Well, she's working her way into her innings now. She's got a bowled through the defences of Meg Lanning. And this pitch may just play a little bit in this result. But in saying that, well, the South Africans have been putting the ball in the right area.
Is there a professional career down the track? But that one's just cutting back, and he's getting given out. Whoa, it looked like it might have been going over the top. Ellyse Perry did well because she stood in front of her stumps as well.
Here it is here.
That one's driven nicely. And that's four. That's the boundary Australia needed.
This round, but if it was a junction or MCG game, everyone would stay at home. That's through the field. Alex Blackwell onto the front foot very quickly and finding the gap through the offside. So now boundary to Perry, the over before, now boundary to Blackwell. That might just be the start they needed. Change in bowler. And this one struck beautifully down the ground. No need to run for that one, Ellyse Perry, because that was 4 off the blade.
It's another full toss, and that's caught. Yes, out. Alex Blackwell, she'll be disgusted with that. It was a lollipop that should have been dispatched over mid-wicket, and she probably got confused whether to hit it along the ground or over the top.
Cap at mid-wicket on the boundary, and then long on as well, as that one's through the gap. Jess Jonathan gets off the mark, and as has been the case for a lot of batters this day, gets off the mark of the boundary.
Deep mid-wicket and a long on in place. She take the risk, she does, and she hits it nice and long, and it goes all the way for 6. Short, and that's out. That's another ball. That's a long hop. And everything Cindy Lewis has done today is turning into gold, because that was not the greatest delivery. She's got 2 wickets. 2 left-armers have been a standout so far. That one's hammered, and that's 4. It wasn't that short.
Claire Polisak is the reserve umpire today. Healy goes long, she goes straight. It's past Goodall, and it's past the boundary.
You want to hit nice and straight, and that's what exactly Healy does.
In this kind of situation. She's gone big and she's gone long and she's gone higher on this occasion. It's going to be 1 bounce 4. So 2 boundaries in a row to Alyssa Healy. And she's just broken the shackles a little bit.
Perry, though, remaining calm. She keeps it. And that's gone to the boundary. A couple of missed fields, but she hit it nice and straight. And Daniels was fielded so well. She attempted to drive, and the crowd absolutely getting into it. Nearly take that stunning catch, and this one's hit up in the air. This one, yes, she's out. So finally, reward. Ellyse Healy's luck has run out for the 3rd time. She's looking to go over the top, and that's a big breakthrough.
Perry goes big on this occasion. Is it going to go all the way? Yes, it is. Listen to the crowd.
Progress. This one is caught brilliantly. That was going flat and hard and looked like it might have even gone over the ropes. But Daniels was really swift across the turf.
It's the only addition to the inner circle. Well, I tell you what, put your glasses down so that you can applaud that, because that is fantastic from Ellyse Perry. Deep backward square on the boundary along with cover. Perry decides to go again. She's going to try and take on mid-on, and she wins that as well. So a 6 at the start of the over. This time a 4.
She went slightly across to mid-wicket. Advances again, and this one's through the covers. That's 4 more. What an over. Terrific exhibition of batting by Ellyse Perry. Yeah, I'm not...
Would have had another one in the circle.
No, most definitely.
There it is. It's a chance, and Lee's taken it on this occasion. Well, she's dropped one, missed a stumping. She's gone off the ground because she got hit in the mouth, and now she's back on the ground, and she's in the action. Perry goes through the offside with one of almost a copy image of the shot before, where we said shot of the day. Maybe that was, because it's brought up a wonderful win for the Southern Stars. It pushes Ellyse Perry into a bracket that most people would say you would love her in your team as an all-rounder. 2 for 33 off her 8, and now all of a sudden has steered the Southern Stars to an important victory for them. They were, I tell you, right up against it, against this South African unit who has performed exceptionally well on their first tour of Australia in 17 years.
What a wonderful victory. What a terrific match.